A year ago, he looked calm, cool, and very collected, but inside, E.J. Manuel was anything but.
Last year, this time, I woke up really nervous, sweating and all that kind of stuff, just not knowing what to expect fully. I've had a whole year under my belt as a full-time starter, and my understanding of the offense is, tremendously a lot more than it was last year. So I think that's a great thing. I'm feeling very comfortable.
The leg he injured in the Champs Bowl has healed, and Manuel was full speed this spring. A spring where even though E.J. is a fifth-year Seminole, there's still plenty of ways he can improve.
He has to take the steps of reads and progressions and, being able to get off on the third and fourth guys at time and get through that progression and not be as antsy at times.
So E.J. Manuel a lot more comfortable this spring, but a true measure of his comfort this season will be the play of the offensive line. At times last year, 4 true freshmen protected E.J. Manuel, but a year later, they're more mature where much is expected.
I expect communication. I expect leadership from those guys, and not just kind of being, not necessarily followers, but I expect those guys to speak up. When they have, whether it's a problem or, whether they want to give props to somebody, I think that they should be able to speak out and, and give their opinion on how they feel.
We got to play well around. The thing that you shook him out, you think about him last year, not only his injuries, but when again, I go back, he lost his best receiver before the year started. 2 top tailbacks were out for the year. He lost 4 of his top 8 offensive linemen. I mean, he played with a different group of guys, and we had to change constantly. I think being consistent around him is going to allow him to perform that much better.
So E.J. should have more help, and that means more weapons. He has a talented group of wide receivers, which include his favorite target, super freshman Rashard Green. But Manuel may have a new target in the red zone in 6'6", 242-pound redshirt freshman Kelvin Benjamin, who could post up most ACC cornerbacks and a few small forwards.
Kind of like throwing LeBron James alley-oop. You always know he's going to come down with the dunk, so it's going great. He's gotten a lot better with his route running, too. He's not just going to run goals and fades, and although that's something we'll use, the guy's huge. So, that's something that's going to be easy for us to do with him, but he's also gotten better at his, his in cuts, out cuts, and things like that. So he's becoming a better receiver all around.
E.J. has his health and seemingly added protection, which equates to less excuses for him in becoming the quarterback many expect him to be. But this Seminole refuses to get caught up in all the background noise.
When we lost those 2 or 3 games in a row, I think, a lot of things changed as far as the fans, the media, and all that kind of stuff. Things kind of went downhill, and then we kind of united as a team. I think that's the biggest thing we learned, just to stick together as a team and not, necessarily read the newspaper clippings and all that kind of stuff.
Manuel has tunnel vision heading into his Seminole swan song, a song he hopes will be his greatest hit. In Tallahassee, Mike Neighbors for CST Tonight.